The Senate has resolved to conduct a public hearing to invite the Governor of Central Bank, Godwin Emefiele, managing directors of commercial banks, among other stakeholders of alleged sharp practices running into trillions of naira. The move is sequel to a motion raised at the floor of the Red Chamber by Senator Magnus Abe, Rivers South, requesting investigation of commercial banks and the Central Bank of Nigeria over arbitrary bank charges imposed on customers. Chuka Odita has the report.
According to Magnus Abe, the Senate owes it to Nigerians to interrogate the activities of banks who he says have consistently indulged in sharp practices such as overcharging customers' deposits contrary to monetary guidelines issued by the CBN. He listed other unethical practices by banks to include multiple accounts and debt service charges, withholding of interest to customers, non-disclosure of maximum charges by banks in the mass media, among others.
When the bank takes a little money from you, you look at the amount that is involved and the trouble that you need to go through to fight for your right, you decide to leave it. They take a little money from Mohammed, take a little from Obinna, take a little from Toyin. At the end of the day, it becomes the billions that is in the vault of the banks.
Senator Dino Melaye, who also lent his voice to the motion, called on the Senate to carry out a thorough investigation through a public hearing to unravel the illegality by commercial banks.
I want to believe deserve more than mere resolutions of the Senate, that a deeper investigation be conducted on this matter to the advantage of the masses and populace of this country.
Senator Yusuf Abubakar, Taraba State, a banker turned lawmaker, however, warned the Senate against witch hunt of banks, saying banks have clear terms of engagement with customers. He advised customers to seek expert advice before approaching any bank.
There are conditions in which these accounts are being operated, but many customers do not even care to look into what terms and conditions of opening bank accounts. They do not engage consultants even in opening the bank account because they don't want consultants to know exactly what they have.
The Senate consequently urged the federal government to immediately take steps to protect customers' rights. President of the Senate, Bukola Saraki, who commended Senator Abe for the motion, says the Senate will do the needful on the matter.
Thank the Senator for bringing this motion, very important motion. I think particularly at these difficult times, every naira is important and we must be seen to defend the interests of a lot of Nigerians who don't have the voice to defend themselves. As again, the issue here is to get to the bottom of what the laws and guidelines are. I'm sure that they are in line with the law and they have the powers to make such pronouncements.
The lawmaker resolved that all stakeholders in the sector will be contacted to participate in a public hearing at a date to be announced soon. Chuka Odita, Core TV News, Abuja.